Here in this UI, when we click, so we have a section called do not schedule. Basically, this is more like a recurring span. So you can define like every week on Sunday, I don't want to be disturbed. Or every day between 0 and 9, I don't want to be disturbed, right? Or every day after 5 p.m., right? So here, there's a quick UI we need to fix is that here we have, you can edit it, right? Like every 2 days if you want. Okay, this is not changing yet. But first thing first, we want to add the duration because here we actually need to have a duration. So let's look at the code here. The code here is here we have the rule and we want to have the duration. Duration usually should come in the after this, right? So let's do this. So okay, we can add put the duration in the top end if we want. Okay, so here we want to mimic something like this, like the duration. You can select minute, hour. So let's copy the code in that place and see what we can do. So first thing first, let's copy it over. Okay, so we need have some kind of option, right? So let's copy. This is basically like minute. Let's give that. This can be internal. Okay, so just some automatic input. Okay, let's try refresh the page now. If we click this and if we click this, okay, this something here. We don't want something here. We want to make it so it should not come here, right? So okay, let's move it down. Okay, let's put it here. So, but you can see this is automatic complete, right? Okay. Here. So now it's here. I think the position is a little bit weird. We need to move it further down, I think. Let me think. So okay, or we can make it before the title. Okay, padding top, padding bottom. So we have, so right now this div has a border. So let's remove the border. If we remove the border, actually, let's remove the. So here, let's tune this. Okay, so we have a input. So this border top is probably this one, and this is the border bottom. So what do we want? So if we make a div outside it, so this is the div that has the border. So if we make another div here, okay, to put our stuff into it. So you notice that there's some error because we need another div to wrap it. Yes. So now it's good. Let's format the code a little bit. Okay. So it does has borders. Let's see what border we have. We don't want the top border because we already have this, right? So let's refresh the page. Okay. So we have duration here, and here. So why we have so many padding? Let's change the padding. This is too many. Let's just remove the padding. Bottom, we do want this. Okay. Let's see. Okay. We don't have too many padding here. We do have a bit of padding here. Why we have so many? Oh, it probably is used for this kind of. But we still don't need so many padding here. So okay, so this is div. Okay, it's fine. We have a little bit of padding here. So now let's deal with the duration, right? So let's give a div give a class name. Let's say this is the duration div. So let's see which CSS part is we're using. We are not using any CSS file. We might want to add one. Okay, let's add a new file. New, let's say edit recurring span dot styles dot less. So we are using less. Okay, now we have a file. Let's import it. So import edit. Okay, so now we have this. Now we can define the style for this div. Okay, so we want something for this div. So div. So let's say display flex. This is flex. So flex. Okay, let's search for something similar. So we can copy paste. Okay. Sometimes I cannot remember all of it. So yeah, we just need to justify content. Maybe center. We probably want something like a center. And also we do want some padding in the top, right? It's too close. Give it 10 pixel. Okay, let's see. Okay, click and click. So now we have some padding in the top. This is 10 pixel. Maybe we should make it bigger. Then we have the duration, right? So yeah, so this is a little bit long. Let's look at what we want. So first change this to maybe 15. And we do want to change the width, the input style width to be like let's say 20 pixel. Also we want to have it value, right? So this is something already passed in, so we have the duration number. So duration. Okay, I guess here we want to pass in the duration. Okay. Also we want to add the minute, right? So we just copy the autocomplete. Yeah. And we also want to have option to select the minute or time. Okay. So let's also copy it there. We'll try to make sense of it. Okay. Option. So we need to import it. So here, because option here, we need to the option is coming from the ant library. So here we usually need to import it like this option. So let's do that. Okay, now we're good. Okay. Good here. Okay, the width is a little bit weird, so might make it too small. Okay, I think it's 120. I made it too small. Let's see. Okay. So right now we don't have the number passed in. Oh, that's weird. Let's see how it happened. So right now the UI looks nice now. We want to change the how we pass in, right? So let's see. We have the number. We do have the number. Why the number is gone? Duration. Let's see how the number. So first, duration. Where is duration coming from? Yeah, I mean we should have it. Let's log it. Why? Console.log would always help. So let's see. Let's look at the console here. We want to look at this page, this part. Okay. Click. Oh, we have some kind of warning. Okay. Okay, we have a lot of warning in the meantime. Okay. Let's ignore those for now. Okay. So here we got a 540, right? 540. So we get a 540. And why this number is not appearing? Let's see. So if it's 540, this number here, we should have it. So input the value. Oh, maybe it's autocomplete value. Let's put it here. Okay, it doesn't let you do that. String, okay, that's string. Huh. So maybe we should change it to string. Let's see. So autocomplete is more taking a string. How do we change the integer to JavaScript number to string? I'll just call it to string. Okay, let's try it. Does it work now? Okay, no more complaining. Okay, let's see. Let's give it some initial value for now. Then we can talk about the changing it. There's still a lot to do about it. Okay, now we have 550, right? But nicely we should have make it like a convert to hour if it's let's say a multiple of 60, right? So let's say let's make it state. So let's change it to be state. Okay. So I don't know if you're familiar with state. Let's copy paste. This is basically a usage of state. So we want to have okay, so this is actually already a state here, right? So let's use state for this thing for the duration. So let's say this is let's call it the last. Okay, last is same as duration. So what we want to do is here, we want to check if the duration is multiple of 60, right? So if it's multiple of 60, right, 60. If it's like a 60 multiple, we want to use duration divided by 60 and to string, right? And also we just want to use duration dot to string. Okay, so that's the last. So now we can use the last here. So that's the initialization. Also we want to make sure default value is so here let's change this to be here we want to use this to be like unit. Okay, let's call it unit set unit. That's the state, right? So use state. So same, right? So we still want to check if the duration is, if it's the multiple, we use the minutes. Sorry, actually hours, right? And otherwise we use minutes. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Click. So we don't need this. We do have a lot of warnings. So we have okay, we have 9 hours, but this minute is not right. Let's see. Okay, if it's a multiple of 60, we should use hours. Oh, we haven't changed this. So here we need to use the unit, right? That's the default value. Okay. Here you see. Okay, now it's hours. Next we should like be manipulating the basically here to see if we change it. I mean, we can change it to as a number. I mean, right now we cannot change it still. We need to hook up on change, right? So let's say here, actually duration I want to make it smaller, and we already have option and stuff. So on change, right? let's say we have unchange. Let's make this okay, let's make this better looking. Okay, unchange, right? So unchange has value. Then let's set set last. This is last, right? So this e dot target, e dot, oh, this is already string. Okay, so let's see. Then you can change it, right? Let's try if this works. Click. Let's see. We change something. 60, yeah, or 15. Yeah, now you can change it, right? Okay. Also, basically just to prevent something, if you give me something like not, we want to see if it's invalid, right? So JavaScript string to number, right? If we change it, convert to number, and it's not valid, let's say check if a string, check if string is number. Well, you might be typing something like not looking like a number, right? So let's see if oh, you can do that. Okay, use is numeric. Okay, so you can directly pass the, oh, it can take string as well. So okay, let's see this. So if it's not, can it take a string? Oh, it doesn't take a string, so I don't think you can take string pass. Okay, let's see force, right? It's because this is a string. So if we do pass int, pass integer, we want to take an integer, right? Let's see what does this return if it doesn't work. Convert the string to integer. If the argument all other, okay, let's actually just run it in the console. We can quickly test it, right? Okay, let's do this. So we can do parse int. Let's give a random number. Okay, to give them n. Okay, so that's what we want. Okay, not a number. Nan means not a number. So if it's not a number, we set we change e to be just 0. Okay, so that's what we want. Okay. Okay, let's see. Am I in the wrong place? Okay, here. We actually want to do it here. Okay. Okay, so if you click here, if I give like a good number, like 45, 4 is fine, right? 3 is fine, right? So if let's type some letter. Okay, so if I type some letter, it's not converting it for some reason. So okay, so something is wrong here. Let's log it. Log. So this is the E, right? This is the string, and we want to convert it to be, we want to hit this, right? So it should be not a number. So let's just log pass int, and also let's log if it's this is true or false. We expect this to be true, right? In this case, why do we have too many? Oh, okay. We should console.log. Okay. Let's see. So we click this, ignore the warning, and let's see if we type something. 2. So this is false, right? Okay. 92. So remember, the first is string, the second is the number, the third is it's a number or not, right? Let's type W. Oh, it converted to be number, Okay, but we should set it to be number. Okay, I guess what we do is here, let's convert to be number and okay, let's do this. So we don't want the string, right? So let's say we have a number. Let's convert to be number. So const number is passing, right? Passing. So it's if it's not a number, so if this is number, I mean basically it try to make sense of the number. If it's not a number, in the end we want to use this number to string, right? Number to string. And if it's not a number, we just make the number 0. Okay. Also, this should be let because it should not be const. Okay. So now I think we are good to go. Okay, here, if we convert this, and if we give a W, okay, W doesn't work. I cannot type in W, okay? But I can type in like 80, right? I can type 45 if I want. If I type W, Q something, yeah, it gets white. Okay, so, but now we cannot change it. We can change this actually. Okay, yeah, you can also change this, right? Okay, cool. So now the code is ready. For this part, but we do have a lot to do. We want to update this, and when we manipulate, we want to make sure this changes as well. Okay,